What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. We are back with episode 4 of our Chris Lynn career mode. If you haven't seen episode 3, I will leave a note up in the top right hand corner of this video. Definitely go and check it out. But we are here. The end of the last episode, we brought up our maiden 1 day 50, I believe on debut as well. As you can see down the bottom there, just 96 needed of 223 deliveries. So we are definitely in the driver's seat. We've got our buddy David Warner down the other end as well, who is playing exceptionally well. And Kyle Rabada is actually getting the ball to swing around quite a fair bit. Feel a bit unlucky for him there, getting called for the wide for a ball that did narrowly just miss my leg stump. But we won't complain too much about it because we are going to continue on and try and get these runs. Try and get these next, well, 48 runs now, we shall say, to get to that century. And it would be great if we could go and do that. If we could pick up 100 on debut. I'm pretty sure this is our debut. Like, it didn't come up with any stats at the start of the game. So I'm pretty positive that this is our first game in the green and gold for the 1 day international squad for Australia. So we've just got to keep trucking away, trying to do this. I am really loving this career mode series, and you guys are loving it as well. We're showing it mad support, you know, which I love to see. Just keep that up. Keep smashing that like button. New subscribers, make sure you go. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Want to keep this series going. I do have some more career modes that I am looking at doing, but I really want to go and get deep into this one first. Probably head into a domestic 2020 league if we can at some stage. That one there, smoked a... Whoa, that's actually... Jesus, I do not know how I do it so well. I don't know how I time stuff off the back foot so good in this. Yet when it comes to playing off the back foot in our career with our player, we just struggle so much. We just cannot time anything. We're just smoking the living hell out of it at the moment. So pretty much through, if we can whip it away through mid-wicket, if we get the ball where we want it, kind of like on our pads, there's perfect. But we have just gone and hit it straight to the man at mid-wicket. We just need to have that either side, and we pick up an easy 2, possibly a boundary. That has actually forced a change in the field, would you believe, with deep mid-wicket going out. And I was going to say, it's probably not going to make too much of a difference because we're just going to play that one around. That man at fine leg is just standing there, hands on hips. It has been saved, mind you. And I was going to say, we could probably come back and try and run the 4. But I'm pretty happy at the moment just picking up the 3s, rotating the strike. Does work well when you do have that left-right hand combination as well that we do have with David Warner. But we don't want to throw away our wicket. We want to try and make it towards that 100 mark if we can. And that ball there, had that been either side of that player, would have been headed away for a boundary. Either side of Hashim Amla, that would have definitely been a 4 because we absolutely timed the pants off that one. And that's what we want to see. We're just... I wouldn't say that we're struggling in picking out the fielders at the moment because we do not have really that many dot balls in between our scoring shots, which is good. Our strike rate has dropped. Well, I don't really think it has dropped, to be fair. We were 51 off 34 deliveries, I think. Oh, okay. We need to probably stop taking those risky singles because direct hit, which was exactly what happened there, and it was very close actually to being a run out. Morne Morkel back into the attack, and we'll be looking to do basically what we did last time around. So if we can get it, that ball there probably wasn't the prime example because it was a little bit too short. If we do get it fuller, we can play it through that cover point region. There's no cover, well, there's no boundary riders out there at all. So we just need to make sure that the ball is full enough for us. That there will do too, as we do go and pick the gaps. And I think this is something, and I did notice it in DCB14 as well, when I went on and did my batting career mode. Excuse me, when I headed back to my normal career mode, I did just find batting a whole lot easier, no? Not necessarily... Ooh, that was close. I was going to say, not necessarily the boundary hitting and the big scores and stuff like that. Just manoeuvring the field and picking up those 1s and 2s. Getting rid of those dot balls, I did start to find a hell of a lot easier. So hopefully we can do that here again. David Warner has just gone and passed his 50. And I was going to say, it is actually looking... I don't want to say dicey for us getting that 100, but, you know, at the end of the day... I want to stay unbeaten here. I want to get that not out, that asterisk beside my name. There's still 66 left to get. We only need 36 of those. So So we're still in pretty good shape at the moment, you have to say. As long as David Warner doesn't go and absolutely destroys it, which he's kind of doing at the moment. Oh, ooh, that was bump ball. God, that was lucky. I'm counting my lucky stars here at the moment. I mean, we had that one last over that did go just short of point. Got to him on the bounce. That one there was obviously a bump ball. But man, that there must have come off the arm. Jesus. We are living a fortuitous life here, boys. I don't want to say we're struggling. And it has been quite hard playing against South Africa in this series because they don't really have... Well, they don't have a spinner at all. Hardin did bowl in the T20s, who's a guy that I did take on a little bit. But you've got Morkel. Oh, here we go. Here's a spinner. I was just saying they don't have a spinner, and bam, they go and bring one on. But I think they got Morkel, Stain, Rabada, and then there's the other fella whose name I can't remember. Who I think he's the guy batting at number 6 ahead of Faf. But he's in. I don't even know who that bloke is, to be fair. Only bowls about 120 k's. I do struggle to take him on, but it is just a full-out pace barrage, and I do like to have a little bit of that medium pace, or just something that we can, I guess, change it up just a little bit, because it is just a barrage of pace. Our batting skills are all right. They're still not right up there. I think to be fair, I think my batting skills are still only like 70 overall. So there's plenty of improvement in this career mode to do. There is a nice shot down the ground. Didn't have perfect timing, and it will just be the single. As I said, I don't want to give my wicket away. You don't really need to do any silly running between the wickets. And we will just carry this on. 52 needed, so we only need 33 of those. Warner has, I don't want to say he's sped up, but he has probably faced a lot more balls and has been, well, he's been playing around and scoring boundaries a lot more frequently than us. I mean, I can't remember the last time we actually had a boundary. We have just been going and working in the 1s and 2s at the moment, which isn't a terrible thing to do. But we do want those boundaries. We do want to make sure that we can get that 100, which is ever so slowly fading away each ball we do not face. That is going to help. As I said, it has been a long time since we did have a boundary. There's one there. So that will hopefully get a bit of confidence flowing back into the blood of Chris Lynn, and will hopefully allow us to go and get up. So 28 now is what needed. There's only 37 left to get as the team. David Warner, you need to hang on. I'm sure you've got plenty of centuries to your name. I don't have any. We're on debut, remember, I believe. So just start blocking out a bit, Davey, and grab us. Let us grab that one day 100. It's something that's eluding us at the moment. 27. We do have the spinner coming back on now. We're still going at an incredible rate. Don't get me wrong, but we've had quite a few of those. I want to go and keep the strike. I want to go and grab ourselves those boundaries, and through mid wicket is actually the perfect region. That last ball that we took off Perry's over last time is where we really want to go, but just haven't really been given that at the moment. He has been pitching it outside off, which has made it difficult to drag it to that leg side, but if it is on the pads, it is definitely going to go and disappear. But I just haven't quite got it there yet. That there will do too. So as I said, the spin does make a big difference. It's something that I can really go and target and really try and attack. If we get it good enough as well, then we are definitely in with a good chance. But unless we can basically keep the strike here, it is looking ever increasingly likely that we won't be picking up that 100. Because now only 23 needed for us, 28 needed for the team. So unless we can go and farm the strike from this position here, then it is looking as though it is going to be a not out, which I think is the #1 priority. And then the second option, well, not the second option, the second thing that we want is obviously the 100. So that's why I said I'm not going to go and give my wicket away. That's why I've split basically this game up into 2 episodes, because a lot of people said that, especially in my test, and even my 2020 debut, no, sorry, not 2020 debut, my 2020 game that I did play. A lot of people said, Cliff, we prefer you to go and split it into 2 episodes and play it over that rather than going out and just smashing it towards the back end of your innings. So that is something that I have gone and taken on board. And I'm just looking, to go and do that so we can go and play an innings of length, an innings of substance without having to do too much editing. I'm absolutely flat out busy at the moment. Like, I'm so busy, it's ridiculous. and I just do not have any time really to do any kind of editing or anything like that. Like I'm not struggling to get the videos out by any stretch, but it's just, you know, with the way things have been lately, it is very, very hard. Like I think I'm starting work most days this week at 12 o'clock. I think by the time this video comes out, I think this is Thursday's video, and like I'm recording it on Tuesday just because, you know, I just do not have the time. I think I got a meeting with the bank about the house on Thursday as well, so I just need to really go and get everything sorted as much as I can. So the field has changed. There's a short cover in, which, oh Jesus, they've got a silly point in now. Okay, so they've changed it completely. They've got a silly point in, no one down the ground, which is where we are going to go, and that's looking as though it is going to be another boundary. So that's beautiful. We've picked up 3 and 4 balls here, and we've had another change in the field. So short cover has come back in. We've got a wide off, 12 required, 10 needed for the 100 from Mr. Chris Lynn. Oh, and there's just no timing down the ground, and that may cost us, boys. That single may cost us the 100, depending on what Davey Warner does go and do. He's gone, picked himself up a 1. So 9 required. We need to, from this stage here, we need to score all 9 runs. So we're not going to take the single there. We are not going to take the single there. We're going to be selfish and try and bat out all these remaining balls. So there's deep forward mid wicket. So down the ground looks probably the place to go if we do get the ball in the right slot, which it's looking as though we aren't getting at the moment. That one there, that's going to race away. So that's 4. That will help as well. Hopefully they'll move a man out to that deep point region, which is not what they have done. So 95, 5 needed. This is tense. Oh, I dragged it. No, come back, come back, come back. Oh, that was meant to be straighter. That was meant to be straighter. I don't want to go for the aerial shot because I'm nervous of that man at deep mid-off, that I'll just go and pick him out, or I'll drag it like I did there to that man at deep forward mid-wicket. This is so nerve-wracking. See, now this is really where I need to either go for the single, keep the strike for the next over, or go for the boundary. But in theory, we do need a 6, so run it! Woo! Okay, he's safe. He's safe. Alright, we're 96. We need 4 to win, and we need 4 for the century. So unless this is going for a boundary now, boys, there is no chance that I'm running. It's the spinner that's on, and our boundary scoring option probably is through point, which isn't ideal for this bloke, because I hate playing spinners through there. We're not going to take the single. Davey Warner won't mind. He's got plenty of hundreds to his name. This is the one that we want. There's been a change in the field. Short cover, deep point. Where do we go? Mid-wicket. Oh, mid-wicket is so tempting right now. So tempting. Or down the ground for 2. Whatever it is, it has to be a minimum of 2. Oh no, I'm going to run Davey Warner out. Oh, Jesus. Please don't tell me that's me that's run out. Okay, so Davey Warner's run out for 82. We get the single. We need 3. We need 3. We've run Davey Warner out trying to get our century. 97. 3 required. I was going to say, there's a man back there, isn't there? There's no man back there! There's no man back there! Come back for the 3, son! Run it up, Chris! And he's done it! Oh, would you believe it? I had no chance of making that 100. We've gone and done it. Oh! Australia win by 8 wickets. We win, I think, the first one-day international. We got to pick up man of the match for that one as well. Chris Lynn, on debut at his home ground of the Gabba, finishes 100 not out off 77 deliveries. Australia absolutely smash it. They get there with 21 and a half overs left to go and 8 wickets left in hand. Sorry, Davey Warner, for running you out, mate, but the 100 was so important. We definitely needed it, and we went and got it. Woo! What a feeling. What a way to finish the episode. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, which how have you not? It has been action-packed. We got the 100. Smash that like button. Give this video a massive thumbs up. If you are new, please do hit that subscribe button. If you want to chat with me on social media links can be found down below in the description. Until next time, guys, ka kite anoa. See you soon.